Collin Hartman with us here at ISB, celebrating a big $1 million gift Indiana received. Indiana NIL yesterday, $1 million. They need matching funds in either Hoosiers for Good or Hoosiers Connect, which are connected together. They are Indiana's NIL arm. Don't be confused by anything else that's out there. This is the NIL arm for Indiana. And this is the way to go, in my personal opinion. So there's that. Collin, there's a lot that's going to be coming up with. First of all, you guys you need matching funds, as we've said. So you need people on both sides, whether it's corporations, companies, fans. What's some of the access, say, the general fan can get with their, and I know you talked about there's different options, whether it's 50, 100, 200, 500, I don't know. There's probably anything you want it to be, I would imagine.
Yeah, so right now the way that we have it structured on the Hoosiers Connect side is we have a $100 option, $100 a month option, a $500 a month option, and a $1,000 a month option. The $1,000 a month option we're capping at 50 individuals, because a lot of the events in that one are we don't want them to get too big. We want those to stay intimate,
exclusive.
Right? Exclusive, intimate with the players and the coaching staff and the individuals that are
what's just one thing that goes along with that?
We're going to do a huge annual gala, food, drinks, players, coaches, whoever can be there will be there, right? The players will be contracted to being there, and we'll have dinner with them. We'll have speakers, we'll have probably past players show up, things of that nature. So it's going to be a complete immersion in interacting with the athletes, listening to Q&As and inside stuff. So it'll be, we're working on where that's going to be. It possibly could be in French Lick. It could be in Bloomington. It could be in Indy. So we're kind of just navigating how that's going to work, but that it's going to be a big event, food, drinks, suits, whole 9 yards. So it'll be really fun. I'm looking forward to that. The stories that'll be told there, and interacting with the athletes and getting to have like a live Q&A would be, I think it'd be, a lot of fun.
Now, are these laid, if you go to the website, are these laid out? This is this, and there's what you get and all that. So you can just, now, is that all that on the Hoosiers for Good website, or do you have a different one for Hoosiers Connect?
So HoosiersConnect.com as its own site, HoosiersConnect.com. And if you go to the individuals, there's an individuals, learn more, sign up side of it that you just click on, and they'll show you the categories, the price, and what you get for all of that. So it maps it out pretty well. So, and then there's also, if you guys have any questions, if anybody has questions, there's a form fill on there to just submit a question about whatever it may be. And then there's also, if you have a corporation that wants to get involved, there's corporate sponsorships as well. But we also, I will like to highlight that I don't know that it's reflected on our site quite yet. Maybe it is. Should be this week. But we also do smaller deals. The companies that don't do $50,000 corporate sponsorship, but want to do a deal with an athlete. Doesn't have to be football. Doesn't have to be basketball. It can be women's basketball, baseball, soccer, swimming, diving, whatever your interests are. We'll help you kind of navigate those smaller deals as well. To like you said, to navigate that for smaller groups. So.
Well, looking forward to it, and looking forward to as more and more information comes out. We'll continue. We'll have Tyler on. We'll have Collin on a little more frequently. We'll talk some IU basketball with you as Indiana travels this Friday as take their first road game, traveling to Xavier, take on a semi-familiar foe in Sean Miller, little roadie's brother. And but Indiana, I'm not sure if it's how much of a test it's going to be, but it's a road game, so that in and of itself is going to be a nice test. But it's going to be good to see this team, get challenged a little bit. But man, right now, Collin, they look damn good.
Yeah, I was at the game. Granted, we were playing Bethune-Cookman on Thursday, but we are deep. I mean, it's one of the things that I think from top to bottom, we're the deepest team in the country. Granted, I probably have a little bias there, but and our top end might not be, the best player in the country, but I think from top to bottom, the guys that are going to hit the floor, we have the smallest margin of drop off when subs come in my opinion, in the country. From what I've seen, it's just, it's
amazing. They actually have gone from probably one with the most drop off a year ago to the least drop off this season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, you have guys like CJ Gunn and Caleb Banks that on a lot of other programs in the country, they would be starting. And they don't see the floor till the end of the second half at IU. And so it's they're very highly talented people and players. Like, they'll probably find their way into the rotations as the year goes on. God willing, nobody gets hurt. But I think, those are, if we get in foul trouble, I'm not too worried about it. Just because of how deep we are, and not having that drop off where you have a liability guy come in that either can't shoot or can't play defense, or, I think I'm excited about it. I hate getting too optimistic as of late, but at the same time, it's exciting to be excited and have something to look forward to, because we are deep and we are talented.